Hey there, warm greetings from ONESBAG TV. It's always good to have you here, and today we are going to unveil something important that everyone should have heard about. Do you remember the first time you heard about Red Sea? Are you sure you know everything about the Red Sea? Well, let's talk about that and explore many things about the Red Sea, including its biblical history, the reason why it is so called Red Sea in relation to the color of the water, its geographical location, the beauty of nature's underwater, and also we're going to talk about Eilat, which is the coastal city in southern Israel, known as a major tourist destination for its Red Sea beaches. The Red Sea is one of the most remarkable seas in the world, rich in history, faith, and meaning. The Red Sea is an inland sea that separates the Arabian Peninsula from northeastern Africa. It stretches for about 200 miles or 1,930 kilometers from the Suez Canal in the north to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait in the south, where it connects to the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean. To the west, the Red Sea is bordered by Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, and Djibouti. To the east, it is bordered by Saudi Arabia and Yemen. Geologically, the Red Sea is a tectonic rift. It was formed as the African and Arabian plates pulled apart, and the sea continues to widen over time. In the north, the Red Sea divides into two branches. The Gulf of Suez lies to the northwest, and the Gulf of Aqaba lies to the northeast. These two gulfs are separated by the Sinai Peninsula. At the southern end, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden, which then opens into the Arabian Sea and the wider Indian Ocean. The Red Sea also has key connections to global waterways. Through the Suez Canal, it links to the Mediterranean Sea, making it one of the most important shipping routes in the world. And through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, it connects to the Indian Ocean, serving as a vital passage for international trade. At its northern tip lies the Gulf of Aqaba, where Israel's port city of Eilat stands today, making this sea a lifeline for Israel's trade and international access. But why is it called the Red Sea? This is a question that has puzzled scholars and storytellers for centuries, and there is no single definitive answer. The water itself is not red, it's a brilliant, inviting blue. In the Hebrew Bible, it was first called Yam Suf, which means the Sea of Reeds. Later, when the Bible was translated into Greek, the name became Erythra Thalassa, which literally means Red Sea. Some historians believe the name came from seasonal algae blooms that sometimes give the waters a reddish-brown tint. Others argue that ancient peoples used colors as compass points, and red symbolized the south. Still others think the name is linked to Edom, a land whose name itself means red, located near the region. Whatever the reason, the name has endured for thousands of years. In the Bible, the Red Sea is the site of one of history's most dramatic miracles. The Red Sea holds a central place in the Bible, especially in the story of the Exodus. It was here that God performed one of the greatest miracles recorded in Scripture. According to the book of Exodus, Moses led the people of Israel out of slavery in Egypt. When they reached the shores of the Red Sea, Pharaoh's army was pursuing them from behind. The people were trapped between the sea in front of them and the soldiers behind them. At that critical moment, God commanded Moses to stretch out his hand over the waters. The Red Sea miraculously parted, and the waters stood like walls on both sides. The Israelites crossed safely on dry ground. When the Egyptian army followed them into the sea, the waters returned to their place. Pharaoh's soldiers, chariots, and horsemen were all drowned, and the people of Israel were delivered. This event is not only a story of escape, it is a symbol of God's power, His deliverance, and His faithfulness to His people. It showed that God is able to make a way where there is no way. The Red Sea crossing became a defining moment in Israel's history. It is remembered in the Psalms, in the prophets, and even in the New Testament as a testimony of God's mighty hand. For believers, the miracle of the Red Sea is also a spiritual picture. It represents freedom from bondage, the victory of faith, and the beginning of a journey with God. Today, when we think of the Red Sea in the Bible, we remember it as a place of miracles, deliverance, and hope. At the northernmost tip of the Gulf of Aqaba, where the Red Sea tapers to a fine point, lies the vibrant city of Eilat, which is Israel's southernmost city, and it is one of the two northern extensions of the Red Sea. Eilat has a unique geographical position. To its north is the Negev Desert. To the east across the Gulf is Jordan's city of Aqaba. And to the south lies the border with Egypt and the Sinai Peninsula. Because of its location, Eilat provides Israel with its only direct access to the Red Sea, and through it to the Indian Ocean. This makes the city a vital hub for shipping, international trade, and maritime connections. Eilat is also famous as a resort city. It enjoys a warm climate all year round, with crystal clear waters and colorful coral reefs. The Red Sea in Eilat is one of the best places in the world for diving, snorkeling, and marine research. The Gulf of Aqaba near Eilat is home to unique coral reefs, diverse fish species, and marine life found nowhere else. This makes Eilat not only an economic and strategic city, but also a center for tourism and environmental conservation. Historically, Eilat has been significant as a gateway between Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Its port connects Israel to markets in Africa and Asia without needing to pass through the Mediterranean Sea. Today, Eilat continues to combine its roles as a resort city, a port, and a strategic link between Israel and the Red Sea. The city serves as a gateway to the incredible underwater treasures of the Gulf of Aqaba. In Eilat, at the northern tip of the Red Sea, there is a special place where visitors can explore the hidden world beneath the waves. This is the Underwater Observatory Marine Park, one of the most famous attractions in Israel. The park was built to showcase the beauty and diversity of the Red Sea's underwater life. It allows people to see the marine world without needing to dive or snorkel. The main observatory tower extends 100 meters into the sea. From inside, visitors descend to underwater chambers with large glass windows. Here, they can watch fish, corals, and other sea creatures in their natural habitat, as if walking on the seabed. The Red Sea is home to some of the most colorful and diverse coral reefs in the world. At the observatory, you can see vibrant coral gardens, exotic fish, stingrays, turtles, and even sharks swimming freely. The park also has several aquariums and exhibits. There is a shark pool where visitors can see different species of sharks up close. There is a turtle and stingray pool dedicated to protecting endangered sea turtles. And there are coral aquariums where delicate reef corals are preserved and displayed. One of the highlights is the Oceanarium, a 4D cinema experience that takes visitors on an underwater journey across the seas. The park plays an important role in education and conservation. It raises awareness about the need to protect the Red Sea's fragile ecosystem, which is threatened by climate change and human activity. The Underwater Observatory Marine Park combines adventure, science, and conservation. It is not only a tourist attraction, but also a window into one of the richest underwater ecosystems on Earth. The Red Sea is home to over 200 species of fish, nearly 1/5 found nowhere else in the world.